Are your teammates completely incapable of throwing utility for themselves? Well, if that's the case, then this video is for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the best solo executes and full utility belts for Ancient in CS2. Before we dive into all the action though, I do want to thank today's sponsor, SkinsMonkey. For those of you that don't know, SkinsMonkey is an automated CS2 trading site that allows you to select the old skins you don't want anymore and pick out some new ones from the monkey. It's a great way to freshen up that old dusty inventory, and hey, that's not all. They have some amazing filter and selection features, as well as 24/7 live support. If you click the link in the description, you can get a free $5 and a 30% deposit bonus that becomes 35% if you use my code TACTICS on the site. Don't miss out on this offer and check out SkinsMonkey today. Let's get back into the video. Alright, so let's get started with B site. For Ancient in the past, I recommended going along the X in this doorway and left-clicking a smoke at the top of this plant to block visibility for short. From the same position, simply left-click a molly at this gap to take care of cave and pillar. And again, from this same position, you can jump throw either in the middle of this square for a team-safe sight flash to blind back sight and anyone fighting from here. Or you can do a W jump throw below this cross in the straps for a team-safe long flash. Combine all of that together and you've got a pretty potent solo execute with one single utility belt. Of course, if a teammate can drop you an extra smoke, you can do a simple jump throw to the right of the 7 to take care of long. At that point, there's really nothing but dark in sight to worry about. Now, if you feel like that last set is a little bit too exposed or in the way for your teammates, my friend Wraeth recently cooked up an even better set. If you get stuck into this corner right here and position the -2Y of your lineup crosshair onto this position just to the right of the gap, with a simple left click throw, you can smoke off short. Even though it's pretty high, it's going to bounce and land fairly quickly. From this same position, you can smoke long by aiming at the bottom of this rope. It's going to land down here on the slope, but it might encourage a little bit of CT edging. But hey, that's nothing a little gunfire isn't going to take care of. And back to it from the same position, you can do a left and right click jump throw with this dark spot along the wall with the Molotov. This is going to burn off all of pillar and the cave entrance. And for a nice flash, you can do a simple jump throw at this crack in the brick to blind any of the players that are up close and personal. Of course, all together, you have a safe, full utility belt execute to annihilate the entirety of B site. And again, huge shout out to Wraeth for this awesome set. I'm going to link his channel down in the description below. The one downside to those particular executes is the fact that it's very easy for the CTs to stage a retake from this lane behind long. If you're on CT, you can get stuck into this corner right here and do a simple jump throw towards the top left of this lighter stone. That's going to end up completely mollying out all of pillar and can be useful to both prevent the plant and assist with the retake. Now, you can go slightly up from the last lineup to this corner of the stone and do a left and right click jump throw for a cave smoke. That thing's going to be fairly tucked, it's not too obstructive, and hey, from that same exact spot, you can then spam flashes at this little corner in the mountain range, and you've got a team-safe short pop for a retake. So when combining it all together, it's going to end up looking something like this. Nearly every post-plant position is going to be affected by utility in some form or fashion. And hey, if you don't like the cave smoke, you can always smoke off ramp instead by left-clicking at this point on the leaf from that same corner. This should be devastating to anyone in a post-plant situation. And hey, if we reverse the roles again, if the CTs are successfully retaking this site often, it may be a good idea to throw a deeper execute on T side. As long as I have teammates nearby to trade a potential peek, I like going into this corner along the door and doing a simple jump throw with a Molotov slightly to the left of this crack in the stone. This Molotov will spread to catch both corners on long, forcing players out into the open, sometimes unexpectedly. I enjoy boosting teammates up onto the box before throwing it so they can peek and catch the CTs as they retreat. Even better than that, I like throwing a full deep sight execute from this exact same corner. First, I'll jump through a smoke between this symbol and the letter A, smoking off CT completely. Right after that, I'll throw the molly that we just discussed, again burning both of those positions. After the molly, I'll jump through a flash towards the lower left side of this B for another version of the team-safe flash. This cooks anyone playing up on short in front of that CT smoke. And finally, I'll top it off with a W jump throw right at this shadow for a team-safe long flash. That way almost every exposed angle is completely blinded. And with all of that together, you have an extremely deep execute that is especially effective with cave control. It's a riskier take, but it pays off big time if you can pull it off. For A site, there's not really a one-stop shop for every piece of utility, so I generally get a teammate to drop an extra smoke to me in this corner right here. Afterwards, I'll do a W jump throw into this gap in the plant for a nice and tucked donut smoke. Then, I'll back up into the corner once again, crouch, and do a crouching jump throw at the corner of the entrance right here. If you throw those back to back, they'll land around the same time, creating a fantastic smoke execute. Now, while those are landing, I'll typically walk up towards A main and then run through a flash through the skylight to blind anyone behind default or big box. Then, on my way out, I'll usually bank another flash into this pocket for an extra layer. The rest of the utility is mostly on your teammates. I'd recommend someone molly off default, and then you're gonna be set. On the flip side of that, once you've lost sight as a CT, it can be tough to retake without proper utility. If you get in this corner right here, you can throw a main smoke by doing a W jump throw with this little notch in the building. That's gonna land right here, and it's gonna take away both deep A main and this close region here under boost. Or you could throw a donut smoke by doing a simple jump throw just below where this leaf is covering the little square on the roof. Generally, I'd only throw the donut smoke if you have no teammates rotating through mid. Now, you can also molly off the boost by aiming at this position on the wall and then jump throwing while you're running after just a few steps. And if you time that right, it'll eventually spread in to get all of this little shelf here, even this far corner. And no matter which smoke you choose to pair up with this, it's certainly going to have a major impact on the retake. And hey, that's everything I've got for today. If you think I missed something, let me know down in the comments or join my Discord and show off your own lineups. Before I go, I do want to thank all of my channel members on screen right now. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to do what I love every single day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.